Last time we finished up Act 1 with Natsuki, um, but there's probably some more with her that we're gonna go and do, just so we finish up the entire thing with Natsuki. Um, and then at the end we can go and do the plus story, or maybe we should go and do the plus story now actually. That would probably be a good idea, just so we get her side story. Respect. That is a good idea. So let's go and do her side story, because then we have all of that done. It had been several weeks since the club have officially started. Through the initial setback, the three club members so far, Monika, Sori, and Yuri, have increased their collective bond within the club. Hmm? Sori have partaken in some of Yuri's high fantasy literature, and all three of them, led by Sori, okay, have taken an interest in poetry. On a day like any other, the three find themselves suddenly interrupted by the club room door opening. And in walks a girl none of them have seen before. Hi. Sora tugs excitedly at Monika's sleeve. Yuri shifts in her seat and buries her eyes in her book. Are you here for the literature club? Yeah. Yay, that's great. Thank you for stopping by. It's kind of a small club still, so it's really exciting to see new faces. Yeah. Come and sit down somewhere. You can sit next to my desk. Sori passes over her desk and presses her palm onto it. Oh, and Yuri, can you make some tea? You look up at Sori in protest for having drawn attention to her. Natsuki silently glazes between everyone, then sits down next to Saori. Monika follows by sitting nearby. This suddenly gathering prompts Yuri to stand up. Deciding to stand in the corner and making tea doesn't sound so bad after all. Okay, then how about we all introduce ourselves? Okay. Well, I'm Monika. I'm the one who started the club. I was original in the debate club, but I really wanted to do something I felt more passionate about, if that makes sense. So I started the literature club as a way for people to express themselves through writing, or reading, or whatever kind of literature. I know, I figured it was your club. You have that vibe. Have that vibe? Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna judge people I just met like that. very, very adult-like of you. I always judge people so hard. Oh. No, you don't, Saori. Yeah, she does. Yuri deadpan voice carry across the room. Natsuki giggles. I'm sorry. I just like learning about everyone and making friends. Oh, and I also like poetry. Oh yeah? Very adult-like of you. I'm an adult. You sure are, apparently. The sound of Yuri's electric kettle steaming fills up the room. Oh, that's Yuri. Sori lowers her voice. She's kinda shy, but she's really nice and super smart. She likes big fantasy books and tea. And I love her. Well, I guess that's leave me then. I'm Natsuki. I like listening to music and hanging out downtown and stuff. And my favorite ice cream flavor is strawberry. Oh, that's a great ice cream. My favorite flavor is probably cookie dough. Or maybe chocolate. It's cookie dough. And Monika is probably vanilla. What the heck? I take way too many online quizzes. The ice cream is the ice cream one is always accurate. What is Yuri's favorite? Natsuki shrugs. Probably green tea. I'm just joking. I have no idea for Yuri. Still, it's pretty chill here. Do you like hang out or do you actually do club stuff? Well, we do club stuff too. It's just haven't been very structured yet, since we are only like 3 members. So we kind of just loosely spend time doing stuff we like. But I've been thinking about the time we start with like some more structured club activities. Okay, well, it's been a while since it been what? It been a while by now since I started the club. So yeah. Well, with that being said, what kind of literature are you into, Natsuki? Anything you will like the club to get into? Well, I guess manga. Literature. Well, I like manga. Manga? Hey, why did you say it like that? I want to read a manga in the club. What? Hold on a second. That sounds like... that sounds so great. Like, we all been doing all this. You returns to the desk with a tray of teacups, which she set down on an empty desk. After all of the deep and intensive reading I've been doing, I wouldn't mind doing something a little more simple. Manga isn't simple. If you think that, you just don't understand the nuisance. I didn't mean simple like that. Well, anyways, putting manga aside, is there any other literature that you may be interested in? Well, not really. Poetry. And in that case, have you considered the anime club? Are you serious? I'm not just gonna join the anime club. It's full of weird guys. Come on, isn't it a big? It isn't a big deal. Manga is literature, right? I mean, I guess you can consider it the literature definition, the literal definition of literature. Then technically, I get it. Look, I do whatever club activity you want. Can I please just join? I won't bother anyone. If I can just like keep my manga here and hang out after school, I'll do literally whatever you want me to do. It's fine, right? Da da da. Yeah, I guess there's nothing wrong with that. Oh my gosh, thank you. Oh my god, thank you. You're the best. I have most of it crammed into my locker, so I'm gonna start getting it, okay? Natsuki stands up. Need some help? Nah, I got it. I don't want anyone to see my locker. Okay, that's weird. If you say so, but there's no way it's worse than mine. I hope we'll never find out then. Natsuki exits the club room, leaving everyone in silence, save the sound for Yuri's sipping her tea. Ugh, I'm such a pushover. Hey, it's not that bad. Natsuki seems like a lot of fun. Maybe, but I mean, she has like no actual interest in literature, you know? Have you met Neros? And that's normally fine, but she said that she would participate in the club activity like it's some kind of obligation. Here's tea. Her tea's gonna get cold. Yeah. What? Wait. That's not related. Well, I think everyone deserves a chance. Especially if we can bring her happiness. Besides, maybe she will take a liking to literature. Are you sure you just don't want to read her manga, Sorry? Hey, who do you think I am? Sorry. I didn't mean it like that. She definitely want to read her manga. I just feel like really uneasy about this. Do you have an opinion, Yuri? Not particularly. She said she wasn't going to be bothering anyone. That include me, so she's fine with that. Does that mean I bother you? No, you're a pleasure to be around. I was just fishing for a compliment. I know, but still. What the fuck is that? Oh. I really think we should be giving her a chance. Yeah, alright. But I'm really gonna start enforcing club activities. Alright, I'm willing to corroborate. She's a good soldier. Suddenly, the three of them hear a thump against the door. What was that? It's a giant rat. Or mouse. Sori stands up and walks over to the door, then opens it. Ugh, thank you. Carrying 3 boxes of what is presumably manga, Natsuki grunts and wobbles inside before slowly bending over and dropping a stack onto the floor as gentle as she can. That's quite a collection. Sori giggles in excitement while catching her breath. Natsuki replies, "Go fuck yourself. There's still 1 more box. I can put it away myself. I know how to organize them." Monika anxiously gazes between Sori and Yuri. Is this really okay for the club? Yes. Maybe it's what she needs to really kick the club into gear before everyone get to complacent? I know the word. It's just mouth don't want to say it. Compliance? Fuck it. Brain know it, mouth won't say it. It seems like things are finally going to start getting more serious. It's kind of weird that what the hell? That my brain actually do know the word, and the mouth just like blah 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 blah. At the next club meeting, Monika is the first one to arrive. But ever since Natsuki joined, she feels a lot more relaxed, a lot less relaxed. Why am I so nervous? Monika paces, trying to figure out her feelings. Natsuki said that she wasn't going to bother anyone, so why does it feel like the atmosphere has changed so much? While Monika thinks, the clubroom door opens, revealing Natsuki carrying a box. Da-da-da. Da-da-da. It's a smiling da-da-da. Monika forces a smile as Natsuki makes her way to the closet. Natsuki forces one in return. Hi. Need help? No, I got it. Monika awkwardly tries to start some kind of conversation, but fails. Curiously, she peeks into the closet where Natsuki is stashing all her manga. Once dull with school supplies, the shelves are now vibrant with bright colors and cute-looking artwork. You know, the top shelf is pretty empty. Maybe we could keep it up there. I can't reach up there. That would be so inconvenient. Yeah, but Monika signed. The teacher is going to ask what all the manga is doing here, and I had to tell them that it's for the literature club. So, da-da-da. Monika backs off and slumps into her desk. What's this kind of tension? It feels like the relaxed atmosphere accumulated over the past few weeks have been sucked right out of the room. Good afternoon! Sori spins into the classroom. Oh, I see someone is in a good mood. Yeah, because I have this. Sori banishes a cookie wrapper in plastic? Of brandishes? Brandishes? Well, whatever. I found some money. I got a cookie. Oh, it's so pretty. As Sori trots over to the closet, the colorful shelves catch her eyes. Which one do I start with? Well, you can start by giving me a bite of that cookie. No way. I saved up all my luck to find that money. If you want an entry into my kingdom, you need to pay tax, peasant. Boo. Defeated, Saori unwraps the cookie and breaks off a piece for Natsuki. There, Yuri silently walks into the classroom. Monika gazes at her with pleading eyes. Yuri returned a quick nod of understanding. Well, everyone's here now. Despite the club is only having one more person than before, it somehow feels twice as lively. Okay, so I think today we're gonna go over some potential club activities and see which one we will do first. We have 4 members now, so it would be great if we found some stuff we can do in as a group. Does that sound like good to everyone? I agree. So, I have some idea of my own, but I want to hear your ideas too. Well, I've been having a lot of fun learning about everyone else's interests. Maybe we can give each person a day to share the favorite kind of literature with everyone else. Well, maybe. Something tells me that Monika gazes at Yuri and Natsuki, who both appears unwilling to even consider each other's interests. It's because they are kind of like opposites. Maybe we can try come up with something that everyone can enjoy equally. You know, like we all wrote on a book to read or something like that. I think we should all collectively try to expand our interest rather than just to stick to the thing that we're familiar with. Why does it feel like I'm being targeted here? Natsuki, didn't you say that you go along with whatever the club wanted to do? Yeah. Well, yeah, but it doesn't make it okay for you to ignore everyone else's preferences. Like Sorori suggested. Yeah, me too. Yeah, but Monika's voice trailed off. Although she let Natsuki join the club, Monika finds it incredibly difficult to relent her to her demands. Can you guys hear my dad going crazy with an ankle grinder? Because is my window even closed? Because is that why it's freaking cold? I think it's open. It is. Oh my god, that's why it's freezing as hell. I've been cold as shit, and then I figure out my window's open. Okay, if Natsuki doesn't respect the club, why should Monika have to yield to Natsuki's opinion or anything? Natsuki, are you sure that you don't have any other literature interest you could share with the club? I swear I don't mind if you keep your manga collection here, but I just... Natsuki cuts Monika off by a sudden standing up. Well, it's obviously that I'm not wanted here, so I'm just gonna leave. But I really would have appreciated you being more upfront about it. Okay, I think you're jumping to conclusions here, but you're free to do whatever you want. Da-da-da. Wow. Natsuki shoots Monika a quick glare before walking straight out of the room. Da-da-da. Oh no. Tori runs after her, leaving Monika and Yuri. For the second time today, Monika slumps over into a desk. Why am I such a jerk? No, she's a jerk. She's just making me feel this way. Monika looks straight at Yuri, seeking affirmation. Yuri looks away. She probably just went around looking for the smaller clubs where she could find, so she doesn't have to participate. How does she expect me to give her respect when she had no respect for the club? Am I wrong, Yuri? I'm not good with these things. Monika signs. Me neither. I just have no idea what to do. Yeah, it's an annoying choice to be a leader. I don't want to hurt anyone, but I feel like it's nothing wrong to enforce the club vision. Have I bitten myself? I have. What the hell? You know, like people should join because they want to express their passion for literature. She is manga, or at least develop on it. So maybe she's not a good fit for the club after all. Monika sits in silence, afraid to accept her tentative conclusion. You look tense, but she doesn't seem to be wanting to add anything. You can, sorry, you can go back to reading. I know this doesn't concern you. It does. It does how? Well, I just I can't comfortably read in an atmosphere where the peace have been disturbed. Oh, well, great. I'm just ruining the whole club then. Well, not an accurate conclusion to make. I know, I'm sorry. I'm just kind of voicing my frustration and I guess guilt. It's like my frustration want to blame her, but my guilt want to blame me. Ugh. Why is this the hardest to be rational during the time that you need it the most? I don't think you're being irrational. I think Natsuki is. You have no authority to walk in here and make demands of the club, your club. Sometimes it's ridiculous as manga have no place here. The fact that you even stored it for her should make her completely in debt to you. Well, you're right, but I don't know. It's isn't it kind of harsh to say things like it's ridiculous and have no place here? Don't you feel? Do you not feel the same way? You've been doing everything you can to avoid associating the club with it. Within it. So I assume that you feel the same way about it. That's not true. Well, recalling her conversation with Natsuki, a realization starts to set in. Hmm. You maybe be right. I mean, if it was anything beside manga, would I really be acting like this? Maybe I would been convincing myself that it had nothing to do with the manga. I'm really upset that I would let myself do that. With a sigh, Monika walks over to the closet. She starts rearranging everything just to piss her even more off. No, she finds herself staring at the colorful shelves. It's just this really wasn't what I had in mind for the club about literature. How about you read one? There shouldn't have been anything wrong with that. It's basically just a book with pictures. What's wrong with that? Monika started defending her position once again. It's a complicated issue that Monika had failed to consider before now. Where is the line even drawn? What's considered literature? Lost in thought, she reaches into one of the larger box set and pulls out a volume, inspecting it for no particular reason. The cover features four girls striking a cute and exaggerated poses, all dressed in short skirts. Yeah, I mean, assumed by the absurdity of the cover, Monika opens the book. Oh, okay, that was. We ain't done here. Wait, are we have new pictures? Oh, we got Natsuki. Ah, look at that. More pictures? No more pictures, but we have new music. Damn, that's a lot of songs. Okay, Respect Part 2. This sucks. Why is Monika such a jerk? Like, really? She should be grateful that I even joined her stupid club. It's not like she can find any members. Monika's usually really nice. She cares so much about everyone in the club being happy. Yeah, right. She usually does. Maybe she's not too busy being so judgmental. So what if I'm into manga? Why can't just one person accept that instead of being so considerate about it? Like, I accept it. I think it's cute. Ah, come on. That's considering to like really condescending to. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that. I just want to support you. Natsuki sighed. I know, thanks. It just really sucks. Like, really. Do you want me to talk to Monika? I don't know. It's not like it's gonna change her opinion of me. Like, even if you want to convince her to back off. That wouldn't suddenly make me feel like I'm actually welcome in the club. I should just find some other club. Wait, you cannot do that. We can figure that out, please. No. I mean, I'm the vice president, or at least I think I am. I don't know how the hell did she even get into this situation. She was just like, you're the vice president now. Okay. And I don't want you to leave. Everyone deserves to feel welcome and to be happy. So I want to make that happen for you. I was wondering, what was the reason you decided to join the literature club? Well, Natsuki hesitated. It's kind of dumb. Ah, don't say that. There's no such thing as dumb reason when everyone is welcome. I wasn't welcome. You you were to me. So Just don't tell anyone, okay? Especially Monika. I promise. Natsuki signed. I just tired of everyone judging me all the time. I can't enjoy any of the stuff I'm into without people making snotty comments about it. Not that I care about what everyone else thinks, but you know, the sign of the literature club said you can be yourself or whatever. So I decided it was worth a shot. But that was a lie, apparently. Natsuki dejectedly kicks the toe of her shoe against the wall. Oh, and I like writing too. Really? How come you didn't say that to Monika? Because she was being so judgmental that I just didn't want to tell her something that she wanted to hear. She didn't deserve that kind of satisfaction. As she knew that if she knew I was into writing, then she would just be like anyone else and try to push me away from manga in favor of more mature things. The two of them remained silent for a while. Sorry, I understand that it was out of the question for Natsuki to return to the classroom today, at least. But Natsuki has a reason for wanting to join the club, just like anyone else. It's part of the club's vision for her to be welcome. You deserve to expand yourself as much as anyone else does. That's supposed to be. That's what That's supposed to be what the club is for. So, I'm going to do what I'm going to do everything I can to fix this. I promise. It's lunchtime. The next day. The cafeteria and hallway are bustling with students rushing to meet their friends and make the most out of the limited break time. Where should she be? Among them is Monika, who is always eating lunch in her classroom, but she has some additional business today. Fearing Natsuki would avoid coming to the club, Monika decided to try to find her during lunch so she could make amends. After searching for an excessive time, Monika finally spots her. There she is. Despite her short stature, Natsuki's bright hair help her stand out from the crowd. Oh gosh. Suddenly feeling awkward, Monika is afraid to get closer. Natsuki is with some friends, whom Monika doesn't recognize, and they're all energetically chatting together. It would be really tactless, if that word, to just interrupt them. Friend 1. Oh yeah, did you end up joining that literature club or what? Huh? Of course I joined. Why wouldn't I? Ha ha ha. I told you she would join in. Ha ha ha. Yeah, come on. She will. You know she would join because she wouldn't stop giving her crap about the anime club. Wow, what some bitches. I told you I will never wanted to join that stupid club. Oh, sure. Well, you had to give her some credit for at least making an effort to finally grow past that trash. Ah, true. Well, congrats, you finally graduated middle school, Natsuki. We're proud of you. Oh, fuck off. Shut up. Just let me do my thing. I'm just joking. You know we love you. Mm-hmm. Fake. They're as fake as ever. Yeah, once the literature club makes you a famous writer, then we'll be the first one to buy your book. What? You're gonna buy some snotty fan fiction? Ha 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 ha. Well, obviously, I want a signed copy. That was like years ago. You don't even you don't think I've grown out of it by now? I told you I was joking. Besides, it's a good reminder of how far you've come since then. Mm-hmm. Not to mention, you could have done. You couldn't have done it without us. And give us a pass to joke about it. How about I slap you in the face? Yeah, sure. They grow up so fast, it brings a tear to my eye. And you got a punch in the face. Natsuki suddenly glanced in Monika's direction, prompting Monika to quickly turn away and distance herself. What the heck? That was horrible. I should have said something to defend her. Why do I have to be so conflict avoidant? Not that I deserve to. Not that I deserve to say anything. I hardly better than them. The way that I treated her. Ugh, I'm so awful. Not that I'm doing anything right. After school ends, Monika distractedly make her way to the classroom. She finds Yuri already inside, eyes on a book as usual. Monika picks up a desk and slumps into it. Something seems to be doing something she seems to be doing rather often lately. Yuri, I don't think I could be the club president. I suck at handling anything that doesn't go like exactly my way. It's because you're a perfectionist. So am I, but I'll let shit go. Yuri looks up from the book, from her book. Like, it's like the literature club is a place where you can go to express yourself. Unless it is in the way that I don't like. I'm so mad at myself. And I'm especially mad that I didn't have the self-reflection skill to realize that what I was doing. So much for maturity. So I really shouldn't be complaining out loud like this. There's just like a ton on my mind. No. Huh? I enjoy listening. Really. Hmm? Why? You shrugs. I don't know. It just makes me feel nice. Oh, well, okay. I guess I'll just continue then. You're nuts. Yeah. Well, Natsuki has been kinda a blunt attitude, you know? It makes me feel like she wasn't taking the club seriously. I couldn't even figure out why she wanted to join. I saw her friends talking to her in the hallway during lunch, and they were just so mean to her. Telling her to grow up and stuff like that. That the literature club would help her grow out of her manga. It just made me so mad, like, just let her enjoy it. Make her happy. Why would you try to take that away from her? Yeah, let her be an otaku. And then I had that thought that it was when I came to the realization that I was kind of doing the same thing, just in a roundabout way. I should have made her feel good about being passionate about something, but I just dismissed it. No, I was actually trying to avoid acknowledging it at all. I did even uh, I even did that to you, Yuri, when you first joined the club. You you did? Yeah, I remember fantasy wasn't really my thing. I was kind of trying to dismiss it, but then Saori jumped in and took over the conversation. I should have reflected on that, but I didn't, because I just let Saori handle it instead. And now I'm repeating the same mistake, except I've really hurt someone this time. Monika shook her head. So I'm trying to being, so I'm so tired of being afraid of things that I'm not comfortable with. It's so stupid. Like, I can just picture how much joy it will bring Natsuki uh, if I let her share her passion a little. I'm so angry that her friends are treating her like that. If I'm going to get them back for it. Go delete them. Get them back? Yeah. I'll get them back, making sure that this is the literature club that Natsuki wants, not not the one that they want. Hmm? Suddenly, Saori burst through the door, making Monika and Yuri jump. Hello, people! With a rare, stem face, she marches over to Monika's desk and sits down next to her. I'm having an intervention. I can do that because I'm the vice president. Is it about Natsuki? Yes. Yeah, I know. I messed up. I'm super sorry. I was just talking to Yuri about it. Wait, what? Really? I was so dismissive of her passion that she felt threatened and probably just unwelcome. Literally the opposite of what the literature club is supposed to be. I really need to make it up to her. Oh. Yay, I did it! You did absolutely nothing. Yeah, thanks for the intervention, sorry. I'm glad that we're on the same page. Friendship wins again! Yeah. So, how do you want to make it up to her? I have a plan. The plan over all the plans. Sorry, do you know if Natsuki is coming to the club meeting today? She, I don't know. I don't think she is. I see. You have her manga as hostage. Monika was afraid of that, not because of her plan, but because she's facing the consequences of the damage that she inadvertently caused. But the only way to do the right thing is to face it head on. It's so easy to just duck away from conflict and wait for it to blow over. But that's not enough. To truly respect someone's feeling after you hurt them is to face them and admit that you're wrongdoing. Not the wrongdoing or of mismanagement of the club, but the wrongdoing of disrespecting Natsuki's feelings. Okay, do you think you can get her to come to the meeting tomorrow? I can do that. Okay, awesome. Yuri, you don't have to worry about anything. But thank you for being my friend. You're a good listener. Hmm? Huh? What? What did you say? Fidgeting with her hair, Yuri turns away to Yuri turns away to hide a smile. Well, I guess for today I'm going to be pretty quiet. It's going to be a pretty quiet club meeting. I'm gonna step out for a bit. Is that okay? Yep. I'm just gonna read with Yuri. Hey, is this one of Natsuki's books? How come it's out here? Sorry, picks up a manga that was resting on an ejected desk. Oh, that's Natsuki probably left it out by accident. Monika took it. But I thought she hasn't come to the club room. Actually, Monika's been Yuri, shut the fuck up. Okay, Yuri, I'm sure that there was someone else who was using the classroom then, okay? Da da da. Monika smiles at both of them. Then, with a wave, she exits the classroom. Actually, I forgot to change the face. There. I really shouldn't have left that out. Well, I could have been mad at Monika for being a dumb fuck, but well, she's doing great things now. If Saori catches on, she will definitely tell Natsuki, and that would have get really awkward. She's gonna cosplay. That would be cool. Now, I wonder if there's really a keyword I could borrow from the music room. A keyboard I could borrow from the music room. Oh yeah, she was playing piano. The time for the next club meeting have already arrived. Monika and Yuri is the first one to arrive. I'm so worried. Do you think Saori is going to be able to bring Natsuki? Yes. How do you know that? How do you know? Da da da. Well, she's Saori. You know? You're right. Time slowly passes. Monika sits, then stands up to pace around, then sits again. Yuri's eyes doesn't move from her book. Then the door finally opens. Saori marches inside. Behind her, Natsuki shuffles inside, nervously look around in the room. We're here. Welcome back. Monika, the club president, stands up and greets them with a smile. Saori picks a desk and takes a seat. Natsuki sits closely next to her. Nothing happens. Looking back and forth between the club members, Monika is stuck between nostalgic feeling. Nostalgic feeling. She would stand at the front of the club room just like this, struggling to picture just who may eventually be sitting before her. But imagination was never enough to predict just how unique and diverse each member would be. Each with their own struggle, her own reason to seek the vision that Monika had, admittedly, so vaguely advertised. Advertised. Seeking trust, understanding, respect. With new lessons, will the future hold? What new lessons will the future hold for the literature club? Ah, okay. Realizing she was getting ahead of herself, Monika takes a deep breath and returns to the present. Okay, everyone. The literature club is starting. We have an activity planned for today. Monika turns around to face the chalkboard. On it, she writes "Manga" in big letters. Today we're going to learn from an expert about a unique form of literature, manga. Oh, come on! Isn't this kind of forced? I know you don't really actually want to do this, so Monika shakes her head. Natsuki, this is the hardest part. After making it this far, it would be so easy to just smile and move on. But that's not enough. Not this time. I'm sorry. I was wrong. It was wrong of me not to take you seriously when you were kind enough to show interest in my club. I thought about it, and I realized how biased I was against manga. It caused me to disrespect you, and I'm sorry. But I think you deserve to be able to share your passion with us. So, can I make it up to you? Well, thanks, but I know you're only doing this because it's already told you to. Wait, that's not true. Monika planned this all by herself. I didn't even get a chance to talk to her. Huh, I was witness to that at all, as well. Well, this is a literature club. The literature club is a place where everyone can get to be themselves. We all have our own interests and our differences. It's my vision to let us all freely express that. And it's my goal to respect everyone for it. Them. So, I just want to learn about the things that make you happy. I think that deserves to share that. I think that you deserve to share that joy as much as everyone else does. Is that okay? Natsuki looks away and hesitates. But it's really dumb. The stuff I'm into. Monika smiles. She kneels in front of Natsuki's desk, looking her straight in the eyes. If you like it, then it's not dumb. Oh, except for me. You're not dumb either. Sorry, you're not dumb either. What the heck? You guys are so weird. Fine, I'll show you some of my manga. Only because you admitted that that it is the literature after all. Natsuki, stand up. Oh yeah, I didn't say that before. This before, but I'm actually into writing, too. I'm kind of a pro. But I didn't want you. I didn't want you to like me just because for that. Wow, really? I really did have you all wrong, Natsuki. Yeah, whatever. Today's not about that anyways, right? It's about manga. So I hope you're ready. A week had passed since Natsuki returned to the literature club. Since then, the club activity had been in a full swing. Each club member have received a day in the spotlight to share all their favorite kind of literature with each other. As another meeting draws to a close, Monika approaches Natsuki on the way out. Natsuki, are you in a hurry home or anything? Me? Not particularly. Why? Oh, that's just something I wanted to show you. If you had a few minutes. Sure, what's that? What is it? It's not in here. Can you follow me to the music room? The music room? Why? Well, you'll see. Oh, that's a new one. You know, I was thinking back. When the club was just me and Sori, we would talk about how we envisioned the club room, the club to turn out. We cared a lot about being in a place where people couldn't express themselves. And she said something strange to me. She said that I was trying to make the club that I needed myself more than anyone. But I think it wasn't until you joined that I fully understood that. Because you really taught me a lot about myself, like things that I would probably always be, always too stubborn to admit. There. Oh, come on. You can't mean that. I didn't even do anything. I was just like, brought a bunch of manga, and then I got fussy when I didn't have it my way. It was really stupid of me to make such a big deal out of it. No, I honestly needed it. If you didn't express that you were hurt, I would never have realized that I did something wrong. Besides, your feelings are valid. They deserve to be heard and respected. Da da da. It's just really hard to feel that way sometimes. You know, like, I really shouldn't care what other people think in the first place. Agree. You shouldn't give a shit. But when you just criticize, when you're just criticized by everyone around you for being a certain way, it can get really hard for just to brush it off. Yeah, that's why I don't give a shit. And it makes me start to feel like I'm the problem. Like I'm not doing enough to please everyone else. I'm being too entitled if I just want. Am I being too entitled if I just want people to like me without me having to hide a bunch of stuff about myself? I don't think I am. I just wish that sometimes people would try to appreciate me for who I actually am. As Monika listened, she recalled vividly how Natsuki's friends were treating her, and how naturally they did so. They were bitches. How long have she been fighting against that, refusing to change for others? I could only wish that I was as strong as you, Natsuki. You're so honest with yourself. I'm like always trying to come off as a perfect for other people. Anytime there's like a hint of contention, I just crumble. But it's thanks to you that I really started thinking about this stuff. You really inspired me to start working on it. But well, like I said, I didn't even do anything. You were just being yourself. That's all you needed to do. Also, there's something else. Huh? Monika takes a deep breath. Oh, the thing is, I might have read a little bit of your manga. What? You? What the heck? Why didn't you tell me? I'm sorry. I just felt I just think I felt like kind of embarrassed to admit it after you gave such a hard time about it. I can't believe you, of all people, were reading manga behind my back. That's so funny. Yeah, well. I just flipped through one of them out of curiosity and ended up reading the whole bunch of it. But I mean, one of the characters was in a literature club. What are the chances, right? You're reading Papayat Girls? Oh God, you have a good taste. Well, it's going full circle. Just volume 1. And I'm kind of just picking it out of randomly. Wow, you have good intuition then. You have to tell me all your favorite parts. Well, I think it was some kind of weird fate because the character isn't just in a literature club; she also plays piano. It was just weird because I always wanted to learn piano. Also, Monika actually got inspired to play piano because of a manga. Ah, she was like the perfect person I always wish I was. If I just did what I wanted instead of always second guessing myself. Monika walked over to the piano and sat down. I felt like I should only share the absolute best part of myself, the parts that will impress people or make them like me more. But after you joined the club, I realized how self-destructive that mentality is. We share things because we want to express ourselves. Sharing experiences allow us to share emotions. And it's just like I wanted to show you this because if it wasn't for you, I would never would have started playing. Haha! I've Hey, I think the credits for that one goes to the Papaya Girls, not me. No. Well, maybe it's true that the Papaya Girls put the original thought into my head, but it was still you who inspired me to keep practicing every day. Every day? Because you just make me feel like I want to do something. I should just do it. Just do it. I mean, I still haven't been practicing for very long. And I'm still not very good at it yet. Like, at all. But I wrote a song for the club. And I worked really, really hard on it. It doesn't have any words or anything. But, well, yeah. I'm turning it up a bit here. Okay, I have to turn the TV back down again here. That's all. That was so good. It was, yeah, are you kidding me? You're already a pro. Hahaha, not even close. Does that song have a name? You said it was about the club, so, yeah. It's called My Song, Your Note. Because, My Song, Your Note. Because, everyone is bringing something so unique to the club. Completely different from how I first imagined it, I think. It was like such a but I was like such a selfish perfectionist. It shouldn't have been about me, but it should be about everyone. And it's all of you who helped shape the club into what it is. It would never change. I would never change that. Well, I think that's really thoughtful and kind of flattering. I kind of feel like I don't deserve this much validation. I wasn't really, I wasn't exactly very patient either when I first joined the club. It makes me feel like I should probably apologize too. I think I was just really fed up with a lot of things, and I got frustrated after after not getting my way in the club. So yeah, I really didn't meant to take it out on you. I wasn't being really. I was being really immature. Hahaha. If you get my stubborn butt to apologize, I guess you'll be doing something right. It's fine. I'm past it too. I think we are already even. But it's really sweet that you are thinking about it. It takes a lot of maturity to reflect on the things of that kind of thing. Well, nothing. Well, I wonder who I got it from. Huh? Oh, never mind. Well, anyways, as long as as even as long as you let me keep my manga in the classroom. You did admit that it's a form of literature. You totally can't take it back now. You got me. The closet is all yours. Oh yeah. I'll tell you what. I'll bring a little something for the club room tomorrow. Kitty cat cupcakes. I want you to do something nice in return. What kind of little something? Oh, you'll see. But I don't think you'll be disappointed. The next club meeting ended up being a particularly tasty one. And that seemed to be it. I got a mail. Rare voter. Side stories. Oh, thank you to everyone who worked so hard on the control simulation. I can't imagine how tedious it must have been uh, to so directly hide Monika's elevated permission from her without disturbing our connection to the VM. To clarify, of all the recording labeled side story are part of the control simulation, right? I noticed some details of the characters' lives here and there are differ a little bit from those in VM1, even trivial ones. Is it a part of the butterfly effect from some of Monika's more fundamental change, or is it a result of her just messing around with the other characters in VM1 of her own experiment, or for fun? So if I'm keeping track, we have what, like 5 different universes in total, with 3 or 4 of them created and then destroyed by Monika? Of course. It's funny because I can keep waiting to speculate on which one is the real universe, but in reality, they all are as real as ours, anyways. Interesting. So we got new pictures. Oh, there's a new one. Aww. That's new wallpaper. And we got a Monika picture. So there's a few more pictures down here. I have no idea how to get them. There's a few more poems. And there's this one. That is also new. I'm not sure if there's... Oh, there's also the music room. And my song you'll notice here. Yeah. So, it's gonna be it for now. I'm kind of expecting like a package or something. I'm gonna see if it's gonna arrive. So yeah, next time we're gonna try do some more of Natsuki Act 2 and see what else hellish nightmare is gonna happen. So now it's like over for all the sweet stuff. Too bad. I kind of like that. But yeah, that's how it is. So thanks for watching. Take care. Have fun. And see ya.